Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig here from Video Juice, and we are back with some more Iron Fist. We're on episode 8 this time. Last time on Iron Fist, we had a crazy episode. Harold got stabbed by Ward, which was very surprising. I think Ward is now, his mind is completely gone. He's after slipping fully into insanity, maybe. Or it was just his breaking point, because he was going through a lot. He had a drug problem. And I mean, it can't be easy, all the stuff he's gone through and all the secrecy because of nobody being able to find out about Harold and all that. I don't think he's fully dead. Or, I mean, not that he's not fully dead, but I do think, like, the hand obviously needed him. Maybe they don't need him anymore, and that's why they kind of sidelined him up there in his building. But, I mean, we know they can bring people back multiple times because of Nobu, right? So they could either bring him back, or they could, maybe whatever they did to him is just going to bring him back anyway. I don't know. Or he could just be dead. I mean, he could just be dead, because Ward did throw him into the lake or the river or whatever it was. So he's either going to wake up there, not knowing what the fuck is going on, like, what the fuck? Or the hand are going to get him back, bring him back again, and then that'll be interesting for Ward. It'll be interesting if the cops find his body, because it's like, this guy's meant to have died years ago. But here he is. Colleen looks like she has some secrets. She made up with the guy. I had his name written down. Bakudo, I think his name was. I'm not familiar with him. My initial thought was that she was maybe undercover getting information on Danny or something because of the way the wording was going on. It was like something like, keep doing what you're doing, I'll report back later, or I'll get in touch with you later or something. It seemed like that. I was thinking instantly that he could be a bad guy. Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe it's something to do with the Defenders or something, but I don't know. I hope it's not like something that Colleen is doing secretly. It could be just that Colleen doesn't know that he's bad, and she thinks what she's doing is good, kind of a thing. And I wasn't really happy with her line, like, you'll always come first, because that kind of makes me think that they're going to set up a which one are you going to pick kind of thing. So Madame Gao has her own little secret 13th floor. Danny spied on her, got some information. I don't believe that the information is I think it's like a trap, because Madame Gao like sensed him or something. So, and then Danny and Colleen got together, which was my woo moment. I've been rooting for them to get together all season. So it was good to see it happen, and it felt earned, and it flowed well. It didn't feel rushed or anything. So I enjoyed it. It's a good episode. I do think there's more to obviously there's more to what's going on with Danny's father. We obviously just don't know it yet. I was theorizing that he might be still around somewhere, or that they might have brought him back, but I'm not sure. Just because we never seen his body, we never seen him die, that kind of thing. So I don't know. We're going to find out though with episode 8. Let's do this. I mean, she's been taking self-defense classes, hasn't she? She should be able to handle herself.
Harold?
Did he clean up? Or is there just a big pile of blood? Surely he must have cleaned up, right? Or not. Just fucking leave the big puddle of blood. Although it could be when he's getting rid of the body. Or he just doesn't care. He's going to think it's the hand, though. He's not going to think it's Ward. Oh! Colleen. It was a nice twist. Could Ward have snapped further than we thought? Like, could he have done that and have no recollection of doing it? Or he's just acting. It'd be interesting if he had no recollection of doing it.
Because of me. I tried to warn him.
No, he knows.
It was too late.
He knows.
What did you do?
Oh, he's flipping it straight around. He flipped that straight around on Danny. He just takes a lot of cleaning supplies out of the bag. Is he gonna? I knew it. Damn it, why didn't you just look in the bag, Danny? What you got in that bag there? Oh, I was clearly hoping that Ward's mind snapped and that he developed either like some sort of split personality, or he just did all that in a fit of rage and just blacked it all out from his memory. Would have been interesting, but this way is fine.
Okay. Have you stopped to consider that this idea totally sucks?
It doesn't suck, okay?
It sucks a little bit.
Kind of harsh, Claire. Not really. For all you know, you're walking into a trap.
She's right.
I'm going with you.
Is he?
Not.
Last time you tried to take on the hand alone, you got beaten to shit. You need me.
Yeah, he does.
I'm going too.
Ho ho!
This isn't just your fight, Danny.
Team up.
They came at me in my home.
Yes.
They attacked my hospital. They killed my friend. It's gonna be one awkward ass flight.
Look, I don't know, okay?
He
It's a
does
long way to
not
China. I'll figure it out before we get
have a plan.
If you don't trust me, then don't come.
Bit harsh. Bit harsh. They just offered up their help, like. You need to bring it back down.
Sorry.
Calm.
It's all right.
Oh.
How many back pills have you taken today?
Is it really that hard to believe that I'm okay with this?
He's got a handful. Threw it up my.
You know, not too long ago, you were fighting with a rabid animal to keep Danny from.
Oh, he's losing it. Oh, that's where his mother went out.
So what's going on with you and Miss Thang? You know what I mean?
She's sitting right there. She's got earphones in, but them things could be on pause.
You don't have to say anything. It's written all over your face. Danny Rand got some.
I wonder if you feel the same way if someone killed your mother and father.
Oh, she was listening.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Oh, there he is.
Ward,
Oh,
get up here. I'm here to ask that my severance be independent of Joyce.
oh.
I see.
I don't think he's gonna go for
I
that.
know that a lot of effort went into drafting the initial agreement, so I would be willing to accept a
Lower.
significant decrease. $30 million.
That
I'll
is
sign right now. You never have to see my face
a
again.
significant lowering of that amount.
I'm asking you as a favor.
Man, he wants out.
It's too late.
Could he crack up and like kill him there and then? I doubt it, but it'd be funny. He turns around with a pen.
It's a shame how things turned out.
That was only the top of my pen.
Where did you get this?
I hired a private investigator a while ago to start digging. She was worth every penny
Ho ho!
when she was sober. I
Right.
didn't mention it the other day because I wasn't sure I was ready to do something like this.
That's a nice little connection there.
I don't know what to say.
Nothing that you could say that would ever change that. Do
I
you understand?
killed Dad. Oh, also he was alive.
Just tell me.
He really can't now. You can't just say Dad's alive,
I can't.
because he's not.
I'm done with lies. You deserve to know
Oh,
No what?
everything.
oh, I hope this.
You ready?
All set.
I hope this doesn't leave Claire open to be like kidnapped. It's a good plan. Oh! Thought she was going to give him a stunner for a second. Grab that sword. There you go. Oh no. Just stash it.
So what happened?
I met you.
Aw.
So it's my fault.
Everything's your fault. Shit.
Damn it!
It's Claire.
Oh. It's not half obvious.
Sounds like a warning.
Go and find out.
She knows. That was strange. Who's this guy? Their drunk doorkeeper. Or is he just going to look like that, but he's actually going to be quite a formidable guard? Oh, we're going to get a 1v1? Yeah, we are. Showtime, Colleen. Oh! Oh! That is cool. Oh! Choreography is really cool. Oh! Oh shit! She should have twisted that arm. Claire to the rescue. Yes! Oh! I'll do it. This guy is definitely some fucking master at something, right? Is he like the opposite of the Iron Fist?
If we're gonna fight, let's get on with it.
Oh, this could be interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that was cool. Oh. Oh. I don't think that's gonna go over well. Okay, there you go. Oh, straight down on his head. Will he have like a tattoo of the dragon with no wings? Or is he just gonna kill him? That was brutal. Oh,
I know everything I've been keeping from you, but unless you see it with your own
you're gonna have
eyes, you may not believe
you're gonna have to tell her that you killed him though.
it. I can't be here.
What's going on?
He is losing it.
I just want you guys to know. We should never come to China with you.
Yeah, you do. Come on, Iron Fist up. Fucking punch through those axes. Oh, nice.
She killed my parents.
Oh, oh. Don't end.
Let's go.
He saw the power that she had. Clearly this is... It's gotta be a plan, right? Alright. It was an interesting ending. I don't really believe that I think this might have been all Gao's plan. It's now like she could have kind of did it a bit better if it is a plan, but I don't really see how it can't be a plan because of the fact that she kicked Danny's ass 2 episodes ago by flicking her hand. So I think maybe she's got something in store. Plus we saw all the stuff with her hearing him on the elevator and her sensing him when he was around the corner before he found all that stuff, and that's why he's going there. Like it's there's too many things going against it. So I do think it's a plan by Gao. What yet? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It'd be interesting if Gao killed a previous Iron Fist, because we know she's had dealings with previous Iron Fist. She said, I never thought I would meet another Iron Fist, and her symbol is the dragon with the clipped wings, with no wings. So maybe she defeated an Iron Fist before, and that's where the symbol came from, and that's what she's trying to do again. She's trying to kill Danny again. Maybe she like, I was gonna say like siphon off the power, but I don't really think that, because I don't really think no, the power was given. It was, maybe it was. I don't know. So that'd be interesting if she like got some of that power, and that's where the hand thing came from. That's her focusing her chi or something. Maybe. I loved the drunken fighter. I didn't catch his first name. Something Chang, I think. He's like the protector of the hand, which is really cool because it's like their answer to the Iron Fist. It's like an opposite Iron Fist, which was cool. I was half expecting them to have a tattoo of just the dragon with the no wings. Just if they were going to do it, it'd be cool. And that fight was very cool as well. The start of the fight, there was a few quick cuts which I wasn't too thrilled with, but after that there was some decent choreography in there. So that was cool. It was different. It was one of the most unique fights on the show, I think, so far. So that was cool. I did enjoy Colleen's sword fight with the other female hand guard as well. That was cool. That had some really cool choreography in there as well. It was a very slow episode. Probably my least favorite of the show so far. But I didn't think it was bad. You know, it was just slow. Ward, I actually really enjoyed the stuff with Ward and Joy this episode. I liked seeing how their relationship is after kind of changing, because at the start it was all Joy. She was like always backing Ward no matter what and all that, and now it's kind of shifted. Like at the moment, the way I look at it is Ward is just all out for himself at the moment. He wants out, he wants the money, he wants to leave, and Joy is still trying to do stuff for both of them. So that's interesting. I don't know if her tactic for getting back in there is going to work, the blackmail thing. The people who they're going up against just seem like scumbags. You know? I don't know if it'll work. Maybe it will. I don't know. Ward is just getting worse and worse in these episodes. He the hallucinations, killing Harold might have been that was like it. That was his complete breaking point. He is insane at the moment. I love that he almost brought Joy to the place and showed her. That's got to be way harder to explain. Like, it would have been fine if Harold was still alive. I was half expecting them to go in there and Harold just be standing there and the hand after bringing him back. Probably not. They still could bring him back. They might just want to leave it a few episodes. But that's got to be way harder to explain. Like, it's like, this is where Dad was living. He was alive, and she's like, "Where is he now?" And he's like, "I might have killed him like a few days ago, and dumped him in a fucking lake or river, whatever it is." I don't really know where they're going with Ward. Are they setting him up to be an even badder villain down the line, or what? Because he's just getting further and further down that insanity rabbit hole. But I'm liking it. I complained about it. I wasn't really a complaint about the entire storyline with them. It was just for two. There was a few episodes in a row where nothing really happened with their storyline. So I'm glad that it's picking back up again. And I really enjoyed their interactions this episode. Probably some of the most emotional moments in the show so far was between Ward and Joy this episode. I liked the Luke Cage note thing with Rosaria. Or I was about to say Rosario Dawson with Claire. That was cool. And we got the Jessica Jones reference with Joy. Joy hiring her. That was really cool as well. I like the little things like that. Like, it's not in your face, but it's there if you have watched the other shows. You know what they're talking about. But anyone else, it doesn't really matter. You know, I like them kind of things. I had written down Ward now really can't tell Joy. When it popped into my head, like, about he'd have to explain how Harold died again. So will Joy find out when Harold's body gets discovered? If Harold's body gets discovered? That could be an interesting way for her to find out. But I don't know. I didn't, there was a few... There was a thing that I thought was funny, and it wasn't intended to be funny. In this episode, it was when Danny was saying that he trained... I can't remember the exact line, but he was saying something like he was training for all those years, and he's trained, like, his power, his emotions and all that. When in reality, he hasn't, because since the start of the show, we've just seen him do stupid things and let his emotions get in charge of him, and let his emotions control him and all that. So I thought that line was a bit funny, considering the fact that it contradicts what we've already seen on the show. Even in this episode, he just lost it at the end when he started pummeling Chang. Was his name Chang? I don't know. The opposite Iron Fist. So I just thought that line was funny, considering it's just not true at all. I know, it's a different experience for him because he was there for so long and he went there at such a young age. All of this stuff is new to him, so he's kind of experiencing all this stuff at the same time. He hasn't really had to deal with that stuff. Like finding out that Gao killed his parents, that's something that he kind of hasn't had to deal with before, so it's all new. But it still contradicts his thing, like that he's like spent all those years perfecting, like containing his emotions and everything, stuff like that. So I just thought it was worth mentioning. Oh yeah, I don't really have a whole lot more. I still want to know more about Danny's father. I still want to know more about Gao. We still don't know a whole lot about Gao. I think she has a lot of backstory that we're going to find out. Maybe not in this. She could be endgame for Iron Fist season 1, but I assume the Defenders is gonna. I haven't watched any of the trailers because I wanted to finish Iron Fist first, so I don't actually know what the I don't know anything about the Defenders yet. Just that it's a team up thing. I had assumed that the Hand was going to be the main villain for the Defenders, and if it is, that means that Gao could go over there, and that's where we're going to find out her backstory and stuff. Or it could just be the Hand, and we might find out that Gao is answering to someone else, and that other person could be the villain for the Defenders. So I'm unsure about that at the moment. I'm just looking forward to when we finally get to find out more about Gao, because she obviously has a lot of backstory that we just do not know, especially like with her powers and stuff. We don't know the extent of what she can do, so that'll be interesting to find out. I'm gonna say it just for the laugh, just in case anything comes of it. It probably won't, because I'd said it in a previous video, but I ended up editing it out just because for time and that. But when I talked about last episode, they had a few weird close-up shots of Gao's hand. Her hand was like that on the on her cane, and then she moved it like this. Now, my initial thought was that it had something to do with what Harold did later on. When Harold was touching Danny, he put his hand on his shoulder, and then we had a weird close-up zoom of his hand, which I thought was very, very strange. And because there was two of them in that one episode, I thought there might have been some sort of connection between the two, and maybe there still could be. But I had a random thought that popped into my head because I was rewatching it while I was editing. I was like going through it trying to see if I spotted that, and I did notice that when she basically just did this. And I was thinking, like, that's what popped into my head is, what if she learned the power of the Iron Fist by defeating the previous Iron Fist and took that power or took that knowledge or did something to gain the knowledge of it. Now, that wouldn't really explain why she's had to flick people away with her hand. So I was saying, like, maybe she did that in case Danny made a move and she'd have to, like, iron punch him. But I don't know. It was also the opposite hand. So I don't know. That's what made me think about her taking the power of her previous Iron Fist, just because of that. But it could be something that ties into the close-up shot of Harold's hand later on as well. They were just really weird shots to just randomly put in an episode. Obviously, they probably weren't randomly put. It's just not been revealed yet, so I just wanted to have a little guess at the moment anyway. So yeah, I am going to call it at that. Thank you very much for watching. As always, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't, it is all good. We have some social media links and a website address down below in the description if you want to check them out. We will be back next week with another reaction to Iron Fist. We'll have other reactions and gaming videos on the channel during the week as well. And yeah, I think that's it then. We'll see you next time. Later.